Hi class, I wanted to zoom you a quick video about the classical appeals, ethos, logos, and pathos. These are called rhetorical strategies, and everyone in English 1301 classes across the country does an analysis of the rhetorical strategies. Rhetorical is simply the art of being persuasive. Persuasive writing is what we're doing a lot of the time. And the art of being persuasive is the type of writing that we do in English 1301. In fact, some colleges and universities even refer to English 1301 and English 1302 as Rhetoric 1 and Rhetoric 2. So this is a very common curriculum that we cover at this level. So the ancient Greek philosopher and teacher Aristotle said that in order to be most persuasive, you should consider ethos, logos, and pathos. Ethos is where we get the word ethics. It has to do with the credibility of the person making the argument. Is this person someone that you can believe? Do they have the experience and the background to know what they're talking about? And if we don't have personal experience and background to know what we're talking about on an advanced level, then we borrow ethos by incorporating outside sources that are legitimate sources. For example, if you're writing a paper about good nutrition, okay, you can borrow ethos by citing the American Heart Association in your paper, but you have to be careful there. Don't cite, dietstogo.com website, because that could just all be some stupid garbage for all you know. So that's not reliable. That doesn't build ethos. To build ethos, you have to pull on reliable sources. So that's ethos. Your credibility. Can we believe what this person is saying? Logos is simply a logical argument. Does point A plus point B equal point C? Does the argument make sense? Is there a logical flow to the argument? Logos also includes data, statistics, numbers, things like that to prove the argument, to support the argument. What kind of evidence is used? Is it good evidence to prove this particular argument? A logical argument uses logos. Pathos is where we get the word pathetic. Pathos has to do with pulling on your emotions. Music is frequently a rhetorical strategy of pathos. Music tells you how to feel about a certain scene in a movie you're watching. Am I supposed to think this is funny, or am I supposed to think this is scary? You could have the exact same scene, change the music, and you've changed the way the audience feels about the scene. Okay, so that's pathos. Pathos also includes pictures very often, like when the Humane Society wants you to contribute, they always put the picture of that little puppy's face on the envelope, right? Because that puppy's face is going to elicit emotion from you. Of course I want to help that poor little puppy. Who wouldn't want to do that? So pathos is also a very effective rhetorical strategy. So we need to be able to identify the rhetorical strategies. We like to use rhetorical strategies, specifically ethos and logos in our papers. But you have an assignment where you're going to be asked to find 3 advertisements, one that uses ethos, one that uses logos, and one that uses pathos, and identify what rhetorical strategy is used in that advertisement and explain how it's used in that advertisement. Prove that it's being used in that advertisement. And that's the topic of your next writing assignment. So find 3 ads that you want to work with, ads that are examples of ethos, logos, and pathos. I put my examples on eCampus for you. You can find your own. And let's see if we can crank out this paper. If you have any questions, ask in your study group, ask the online tutors, or ask me, and I'll be glad to help. Okay, good luck with your papers.